some of your employees' time is sometimes even more valuable than money. Especially if you have someone on staff who's an expert designer, paying them to develop a theme that makes Drupal look nice, that has a big impact on the project. It also makes them smarter because they're working out in the community and they're learning from other people. And so if you have any kind of if your budget includes stuff like research and development or education for employees and stuff like that, having them work in the core queue is free, and it's a good way to get people up to speed. Yeah.
We should have no excuse because we have a shred program.
What's that?
You should ask anybody. A lot of people know about it. They heard of the last Drupal meet. Basically, you get money back from our Canadian government for wages that you paid out front.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
There's a $5 billion fund.
And you're going to write it up on drupal.org? Shred?
Yeah,
you were there. You heard it from Jesse's wife.
What is this?
Yeah, you can get tax credit.
Oh,
It's not just tax credit, it's straight up money back. You just have to prove that you did trial and error R&D time. And there it is, right there. She just pulled it up.
70 cents per dollar of research.
that's amazing.
It's 70 cents if it's your direct employee. If it's a contractor, you get it for 60.
And I believe it's retroactive up to 12 months.
Yeah, but
You sign up and say
That's amazing. Oh, great. We're going to have all kinds of Drupal 7 patches. This is going to be great.
Canadian government will.
Awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody in
Drupal
open
7 brought to you
source,
by
everybody developers know about
Thank,
this.
thank you very much for pointing this out. I'm
Yeah,
going
that's
to forward this to my boss.
And force all Canadian developers to work on Drupal.
Yeah, why not? Oh, that's really fantastic. I had no idea that was even a thing.
I haven't heard of this either.
Thanks.
Wow.
One other Drupal 7-ish thing, I don't want to talk about it too long because I know that you are going to talk about it tomorrow a bit, but I want to talk a bit about the Drupal 7 user experience project. So one of the things in the Drupal community that we've been trying to do is combat the whole issue of Drupal is impossible to frickin' use for anyone who's not already figured it out. We want it to be accessible to people and stuff like that immediately. So Acquia hired Mark Bolton and Lisa Reichelt, whose name I'm totally butchering, to work on different things like slow internet, like a little header bar that has you can edit in place and add a new thing and find content and all this kind of stuff. They're looking at a lot of the administration sections here. All this work is happening entirely out in the open in the larger Drupal community. You come here, you can leave comments, you can play wireframe ping pong with them. There's also this really neat thing called micro projects, which is basically pairing a user experience person with module developers or core developers. So if any of you maintain your own modules and you think to yourself, wait, it would really be nice if someone could, I have no idea how to do this, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how it should look and be most accessible to people, leave a comment here and say, hey, I'm a module developer and I've got something I'd love to work with somebody on. And what we're trying to do is kind of fundamentally change the way that the Drupal development community thinks about stuff, like doing design first instead of code first, and like thinking about how this is going to impact the user interface before just tossing more checkboxes on the screen. Yeah.
I didn't look at that, but it seems that you could write your feedback in this. But I'm actually a designer, so I was wondering if I could do
Yes. Like a graphic designer or a user interface? Oh, that's awesome. We love you. We don't have enough of you. It's like.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
That is a big problem. Oh, the biggest problem is that it's a pain in the ass to contribute a theme. Like, it's really bad. Are you familiar with Drupal theming?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
know.
haven't contributed any notes. I didn't look.
Okay, have you seen the themes we have? Oh my god.
Oh, can of worms.
Yeah, and most of these just need to be thrown out.
That one's not too horrible, but like.
There's some really bad ones.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was a post the other day on Smashing magazine that was like